Hi there, viewers. Warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining the live chat session. An eventful day, Saturday. What happened? What is the situation on Takaze River? Details for you in this video. Let me welcome the participants, then a look at the three main topics. Ethio, Ethions is the name of the first viewer who commented. Says Sajid, just to let you know, both Tigrayans and Amharas call the area Volkai Thumara. They just argue if it's part of Western Tigray or Northern Gondar. We're talking about Salamti, I think. Peace and love. First member joined today is Peace and Love. How are you, Peace and Love? My longtime friend, my uh, Peace and Love keeps me going. Always supporting me. I am highly grateful to Peace and Love. Nahom Architects here from Addis Ababa. Welcome, Nahom. Hido says Somalis are the winners. Are you talking about Somali Afar clash? Milkias Birhan. Hey Sajid, what do you think will happen next? Okay, I'll address this question. Goithiam Gazai says Volkai Sag the Humera is Tigray. No question about that. Let's not talk about it if there's no question about it. Just analyzing it. Ibsa Muhammad says, Hido, if that's the case, who are the losers then? Adenio says, Sajid, is this true? Getachew was getting some trouble in Makale. I don't know. So many rumors are spread in Ethiopia that it becomes literally impossible for me. I try to clarify the rumors, but all day rumors are spread by news outlets, social media, news outlets, intentionally or unintentionally. Sometimes I make videos when lots of people contact me, so I think I should tell them what is the real situation. Abebe Guloma said, I did not hear your voice in the last 2 to 3 days. No, Abebe, I've been doing 3 videos a day, regular live chat in the last 3 to 4 days. So maybe you missed me because you could not find the videos, but I've been here. Tekle TM says, I am the supporter of Tekle from Bischoff, from Oslo. He said, I'm the supporter of you from Bischoff. Okay, Tekle, thank you. Thank you for showing us support. Irmias joined too, and all day Irmias is busy commenting on each and every video under the video in comment section, accusing me of being paid by Amhara, TPLF, Eritrea. All day he does that. He does not care to listen what I'm saying. So I won't read any comment from you. I know because you're not here to listen to me. Dark Star says, greetings Sajid. What do you think is the game of PP in Western contested region? Nahom says, does Colonel Damake make his position clear about the new development? Amano says, hi, Sajid, new development in Western Tigray. Amano is a member too. Special welcome, Amano. Joni Asmara says, hi, Sajid, been following your video since you started covering this Tigray war, but I never write on this comment section. Special welcome to you, Johnny Asmara. Goithiam Gizai says, hi Saji, sorry, your Amharas lost Finfine, Dera and South Tigray. Soon Western Tigray will be liberated. Well, I don't call anyone my Amharas. You call them, that shows your hatred for them. That is why you brand and declare anyone who is neutral as pro-Amhara, because those who don't follow your narratives, they are anti-Tigray for you. Now let's start with three news stories. So firstly, Tigray, new moves by Tigray fighters. What's happening near Misabre? Uh, Secondly, Afar Somali clashes. I've been covering the news about clashes for 4 years almost. But the ongoing clashes for almost a week are deadly clashes. It's as if there is a war between Ethiopia and some other country. So much hate between the two sides, embarrassing pictures, videos are being shared. Thirdly, Somalia, a major attack by al-Shabab in al-Dhir town this morning, Saturday morning. What happened? How much losses? Two officers of the Somalia's military have been killed, reported. Nuno says, hi, suggest some news outlets defending the news of Tigray military crossing tackle. Well, uh, when the, let's start. First topic, new moves by Tigray fighters. When they entered Raya in April, Tigray backed pro Tigray, pro TPLF news outlets did not acknowledge their entry in Raya. You know all that. Kidane Birhane joined to member. Special welcome to you, Kidane Birhane. Halo Arifiane joined to. Niga joined to. How are you, Niga? Thank you, Niga. You keep me going. So, Tigray officially remained silent. Tigray launched its activists who said that nothing was happening in Raya and people were lying. They accused me of lying too. Later, you saw everything was confirmed. Getachew, in a tweet, confirmed the presence of Tigray militias in Raya. So they wanted to take Raya militarily in alliance with ENDF. They did not want people to know. So they tried to cover it up, but obviously you cannot cover things up. Abiy tried to cover up the war in Tigray, if you remember. He laid siege to Tigray, internet cut off. If you remember, no electricity, no internet, no mobile, no telecom services. Still, we managed to cover that war. The most difficult war to cover for me was Tigray war because there was no support in terms of imagery, in terms of videos, in terms of uh, contact telephonically with people. It is a very difficult war to cover, but we covered it. So you cannot hide anything. But if you just criticize people who are covering the conflict, you make yourself controversial. Your own credibility is damaged because truth comes out. You cannot hide it. We're not saying that Tigray forces should not enter or should enter Western zone, Southern. We're not saying that. We're only covering the developments on the ground. That is what we'll continue doing, no matter what people say. Now, the strategy adopted by Tigray fighters in Salamte, I want to share that with you. Musi Haptis, welcome. They entered, they crossed Takeze, they crossed the bridge in the Bagana and Bamadre bridge. No resistance. Ethiopian National Defense Force was supposed to stop them or was supposed to intervene, but no intervention. They were allowed to come in. Tigray sources either silent or denying the movement of Tigray forces. No one can deny the real situation on the ground. They have entered, they have crossed track. Uh, 3 days ago, Amhara sources claim that Tigray fighters entered at the Arkai, and they killed people there, they burnt houses there. I said I was not able to confirm that. It was difficult for me to think that, to say that Tigray fighters would cross stack as a pass through Misabre and then towards Darkai and kill people there. I could not verify that. I said that maybe people were killed there, but we have no verified information about the involvement of Tigray fighters in Darkai. But now we have confirmation. Tigray fighters have crossed stack as a river. Now, next question is, where are they? What are Amhara forces doing or planning? I'll make a video tomorrow about the overall situation, how it is going to unfold in coming hours, because I'm trying to get more information from the ground. Right now, I want to tell two things. Firstly, some Amhara news sources are reporting that fighting is ongoing. Clash is ongoing. No. No clashes, no fighting. Some say artillery strikes are being conducted. No. No fighting, no artillery strike, no clashes anywhere in Salamti so far. Reason is simple. Tigray fighters are not trying to enter Mesabre. Two names for this place, I think, Mesabre and Mesambre. Same is the case with Salamte, Talamati, and Salamte. Two names. Both Amhara and Tigray people have different names. So apologize me if I use one name. I don't know which name is used by which party. So no gunfire reported, no clashes, no fighting so far. Tigray fighters have entered cross stackers and taken control of Madre. That is what I have been able to confirm so far. Madre. The distance between Madre and Mesabre would be more than 10 kilometers. 10-kilometer distance through mountains towards Mesabre. If you control high places, mountains, Mesabre will fall because it's like in a valley, the east-west high places. Tigray fighters are not making a blind move towards Mesabre. No. They know that they want to gauge the reaction of people. How will people respond? How will Fano respond? By the way, this area is not where Damak Zadu is operating. Damak Zadu has mainly been concerned to the extent of Volkai being and becoming part of Amhara region. So I think in this area, Damak Zadul and militias are not operating. That's what I have learned. So here, if intervention comes, it would not come from Damak Zadu, I think. It would come, it would be launched by the people, by armed locals, by Fanos, by people from Amhara region. Will Damak mobilize his forces towards Mesabre? Very unlikely. Because if he mobilizes forces towards Mesabre, maybe there'll be a vacuum in Adiramas Volkai, which could be exploited by Tigray fighters there. I think he might not intervene, but let's see. No statement, by the way, so far from Volkai Amhara, Identity Restoration Committee, Volkite government. So this is the situation. No active, no fighting ongoing. My guess, I would say a guess, is that Tigray fighters, they've entered the cross track as they've taken Madre, and from here, gradually, slowly, they'll capture high places and they'll move towards Mesabre. Once they capture all the high places, they'll easily take over Mesabre. Then they'll take over the road from Mesabre to Edarkai. They'll not go deep into Amhara. They'll not go towards Edarkai, I think. Let's see. So they'll only restore the border which stood on the 3rd of November, 4th of November, 2020, when war broke out. And by the way, if you remember, I said in April, when Tigray fighters were in, they entered Raya, before Varade's statement, I said that the next move would be towards Salamte, and the last move would be towards Volkai. The pattern is there. Raya, Salamte, and then last target would be Adiramats, Omera, Volkai. Let's see what happens. But this is the situation. Let's not believe and spread rumors. I have received scores of mails, messages about a viewer said, Sajid, Tigray fighters have they're almost about to enter Mesabre. Others said, Sajid, artillery strikes ongoing. Others talked about roadblocks and mobilization by the other side. So a lot of rumors are being spread. Some of the people just express their desire, their wishes in the form of information. That's not right. Let's go slow. Let's ensure that we cover the new developments in Salamti, in Volkai, in an impartial manner. It's up to the people of two sides, the government of two sides, to decide. We are no one to say that Volkai should be part of Tigray or Amhara, or Salamti should be part of Tigray or Amhara. We only want to ensure coverage of the situation on the ground. Someone who has written in Hebrew says, I was born in Mesabre, now I am in Israel, my Mesabre is Tigray. What is happening in Mesabre, by the way? If you're born there, if you're from here, you must have connections there. What is the situation? What is the mood there, overall mood there? Ephraim is saying, do you think TPLF and the government will start a war against Eritrea in near future? I don't think so. I think Tigray is only focused on Raya, Salamti, Volgait first. It wants restoration of all the basic services. It wants to restart Tigray's stalled economy. It is not considering any new war now. No. Yeah, nigga, but I think distance is around 10 kilometers. No fighting because Tigray fighters are just in Imamade. They have not made a move towards Mesabre. I think they'll send small units to. They won't move along the main road from Imamade to Mesabre. That's my guess. They won't mobilize thousands of fighters from Imamade towards Mesabre along the main road. I think They'll send small units, guerrilla units from Embamadre to capture high places close to Mesabre. And once all the high places have been captured, then they'll make a move towards Mesabre from Embamadre. That's what I think they're going to do. Lilo's question, very important. Several viewers asked me this question. Says some sources is saying Eritrean embassy in Addis Ababa closed. I don't think, but if you have information, well, I have been receiving this question for days. Yesterday, too, some viewers sent me emails about this thing. Well, if you're relying on the status of the embassy shown by Google, then it's not a news, because months ago I saw the Eritrean embassy page showing the embassy closed on Google. I am not aware of the situation in Addis Ababa where embassy is located. A few days ago, on Eritrean Independence Day, the embassy organized a celebration at a hotel in Addis Ababa. Diplomats were here. But people are just sharing a screenshot of the Google's page. It shows that embassy is permanently closed. I could not confirm that from the embassy, from the area. Does anyone have confirmation from the embassy itself, from the area, that embassy is closed? Or any statement from Eritrean government? I don't think so. Farah joined too, Farah Abdi. By the way, if Eritrean embassy is closed in Ethiopia, it would be very unfortunate, because the line of communication should never be cut off between two countries. Embassies are a way of keeping the communications ongoing. Going. Once embassies are closed, it's never a good sign for bilateral relations. But so far, as I said, no confirmation about the closure of Eritrean embassy in Ethiopia. No. So Dial says war is going to take place in 30 days. Internet problem here. I'm back. Oh, secondly, viewers, Afar Somali clashes, deadly clashes, as if there is a war between Ethiopia and another country. For almost a week, clashes have been ongoing. Both sides showing each other's prisoners. Prisoners are being shown in the custody of female fighters to show them as if they're not capable of fighting. Gogomo Afar group issued a statement today. It accused Djibouti, it accused Somali regional government, it accused ONLF, that all are supporting the Somali fighters. Gogomo accusing Ethiopian National Defense Force that they're supporting Afars. Alarming situation. Casualties on both sides. People dying, militia members dying, both regional governments involved now. Ethiopian military just watching like a spectator. Military is deployed close to the area where the fighting is ongoing. Military is not intervening. maybe waiting for the stronger party to emerge. When I'm seeing, when I'm receiving and seeing the videos from this clash, it's as if I am seeing videos from a war zone showing a war between two foreign countries. This is the level of hate between Ethiopian ethnic groups, that they want to prove that their ethnic group is the strongest in Ethiopia in the world with God gifted qualities. No one can beat them, and they're born to rule. At the same time, they're aggrieved. By the way, all these groups who claim to be brave, they say they're aggrieved. They suffered. They're victims of genocide. I mean, Tigrayans victim of genocide. Amhara victim of genocide. Oromo say they are also being detained, killed, arrested. Somalis say they're being killed by Afars. Afars say they're being killed by Somalis. So everyone is a victim. At the same time, everyone is a God gifted warrior. This is what we hear from them. Uh, no one has learned any lessons, by the way. These Afar Somali clashes ongoing for around a decade. Government maybe uh, has realized that there's no point in mediating now, because no agreement can hold. Sooner or later, fighting will break out. That is why government is not here. Government is leaving the matter to the two parties to fight and solve. Last year, Somalia, where a major attack was carried out by al-Shabab. Today, on Aldhi town in Gulmudug regional state, Gulgudug zone, two senior military officers were killed in this attack. Colonel Yunus and Colonel Abdullah were killed in this attack. Reportedly, al-Shabab says it killed 59 members of Somalia's military. Somalia's military says it killed 49 members of al-Shabaab, 47, and only 5 members of Somalia's military were killed in this attack. The attack happened this morning, Saturday morning, when al-Shabaab fighters, hundreds of them, they laid siege to Aldhi town. They entered Aldhi town. They attacked Somalia's military camps there. And they say that they have shown, by the way, prisoners of war. They have shown that. They have shared pictures, videos from the camps too, which they attacked. They were there definitely, but they could not take control of the town. Al-Shabaab fighters had to retreat from the town, reportedly. Town is still under the control of Somalia's military. The military suffered major losses today. This town changed hands several times in the past 2 years. Al-Shabaab carried out several attacks on military bases here. Strikes were conducted too on al-Shabaab fighters today when they were retreating from Al-Dhir. It's a very plain terrain. I mean, what is the use of Somalia's TB2 drones? If drones cannot monitor the movement of al-Shabaab fighters and cannot attack the retreating or advancing al-Shabaab fighters, then what is the point of having these TB2s? Effective use of TB2s by Somalia's forces is yet to happen, I think, against al-Shabaab. It was a major attack by al-Shabaab, though, today, and military did suffer some serious losses. So Low Saibsa says, really don't think Abiy is going to trust TPLF as if he had to hand over Volkayat. Maybe, well, there are different scenarios, by the way. We can analyze this development from different angles. I mean, maybe Abiy thinks that when TDF will try to take over Volkait, Amharas will resist. It will lead to Amhara Tigray fight, and ENDF will be the actual winner. Or maybe he believes that yes, if Volkait issue is not if it is not made an issue, maybe Tigray and Amhara will join hands and they'll try to reach Addis Ababa. Or maybe he believes that this is the right approach. TPL should be given Western Zone, Western Tigray. Anytime ENDF can launch offensive to remove ADF from the border with Sudan. Maybe after the takeover of Volkat by TDF, ENDF will remain deployed in large numbers. There will be different scenarios of what will happen, what Abiy is planning. But Abiy knows what he's up to. Overall, it seems that Abiy is feeling more threatened, more under threat from Fano than from TDF. He has realized that the threat from Amhara could turn into a serious threat. It's closer to Addis Ababa. Amhara shares border with Oromia. Tigray is far away from Addis Ababa. I mean, the chances of Tigray fighters launching another attack and move toward Addis Ababa are very slim. On the other hand, Fano fighters are just on the border. So the imminent threat is from Amhara, not from Tigray. So 35 minutes have passed. I think we should end the live chat session. But if you want to continue talking to each other, this live chat will remain open. I'll disconnect it after a few minutes because I am seeing that some viewers are interacting with each other. So let's not disrupt their communication with each other. You can continue your chat. I have to go. It was good to be with you. Let's monitor the situation in Ulkait and Salamti. Let's not spread rumors. Let's not hide true information. Correct me if I'm wrong. Help me in covering the conflict unfolding on Tak as a river. Let's hope it ends in a manner in which people remain safe and somehow the issue is resolved. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. Bye bye.